Wow, it's a lot of people. Hello, YouTube. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome. So, yep. Well, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to Britzone. Welcome to our lovely Britzone English community tonight. So, my name is Reza, as you can see on the screen, and I'll be your MC for tonight's class. So tonight we will have a really amazing class for you guys, Britzoners, from all around the world, because I know people who comes to Britzone and only come from Indonesia. I've seen some people came from the Philippines, if I'm mistaken, and also another country. And yeah, right now we are in this class together because we want to learn from our special guest, which is Dina. And she'll be sharing her inspiring journey in gaining British accent and pronunciation. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much once again for everyone, for all of the Britzoners who come to tonight's class. I truly appreciate it for your willingness, because you waste your precious time to be on Britzone. So before we begin, I want to take a moment first to greet some Britzoners here. We have let's see, Kak Farah. Hello, Kak Farah. Kak Farah Fadila, hello. Are you with us right now? Hello, Kak Farah. Okay, seems like she's not here. We have Kak Bintang. Hello, Kak Bintang. Kak Bintang Biru, hello.
Yeah, hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hi, how is it going?
Well, pretty good. Yeah.
All good? Okay. Kak Bintang, I want to ask you, do you have any idea what we're going to talk about tonight? Hello? Hello, Kak Bintang?
Maybe Kak Bintang is doing something else. Kak Reza, we could ask another one.
Okay. What about Kak Dahlia? Hello, Kak Dahlia. How's it going, Kak?
Hello, Kak Dahlia.
Hello, Kak. Good evening. I'm good, actually. Thank you.
Well, I think Kak Reza is...
Hello?
Yeah, hello, Kak Dahlia.
Oh, okay.
Kak Reza, you back?
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I was disconnected for a while.
Yeah. Okay, continue, Kak Reza.
Okay, thank you very much, Kak Rika. So, Kak Dahlia, hello, Kak.
Hello, Kak Reza.
Hello,
Good
how's it
evening
going?
also, everyone.
Good evening. How's it going?
I'm good, actually, but I'm sorry I couldn't turn on the video because I still on the way.
Okay, that's fine. That's still okay. I just want to thank you. I just want to say thank you very much for coming to Britzone. So, Kak, do you have any idea what we will talk about tonight?
I just following the conductor theme.
Okay.
Actually, I don't have any idea.
Okay. Well, we will be talking about yeah. So we'll be talking about one particular accent in English, which is British accent. So are you excited about that?
Yes, of course.
Okay, great to know that you're excited for the class. So thank you very much, Kak.
Thank you, Kak Reza.
Okay, we have Kak Sophie. Hello, Kak Sophie.
Hello.
How's it going, Kak?
It's going fine.
You're fine. Okay,
Yeah.
very great to know that you're doing good. So, are you excited, Kak, about the class tonight?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. That's very amazing. So, thank you very much, Kak Sophie. And I cannot ask every one of you how you guys are doing right now, but I hope you're doing well for the rest of the day, for the rest of your life. So, well, before we proceed, I'd like to announce something for the Britzone about the Britzone class. So, Kak Rama, please.
Okay, maybe Karama is still also doing something. Let me help you, Teresa.
Sorry?
Yeah. Let me help you to announce the Britzone, yeah? To search the screen. Wait a minute.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Right. Okay. Have you guys seen the screen?
Okay, yep.
Okay.
Can you guys see
Yes,
it? Can you guys see
sir.
the screen? Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sure.
Okay, that's cool. So everyone, once again, welcome to Britzone. So Britzone is one of the largest English community in Indonesia. So we are a free platform for the English education, and all of the committee are volunteerism, and including me, and also our amazing facilitators here. So next. Okay, so the first class we have Britzone Speaking Academy, and it's held every Tuesday. It's held both online and offline at 7 p.m. So if you have free time on Tuesday, you can attend the class at 7 p.m. It's totally free. And next. Okay, the second one, we have Britzone Betterment series, which is today, Tuesday. It's always held online. There's no offline at 7 p.m. Okay. The third one, we have Britzone Fun Day class. It's held every Saturday, offline in Library of Ministry of Education at 11 a.m. So this offline class is very entertaining, and you guys should come. It's free. Okay, so this is actually our new program. It's the Britzone Outdoor class of BOC. It's held once in a month on Saturday. We have like very entertaining activity outside in the classroom. Okay. Next. You can connect with us on Instagram at Britzone ID to know about the announcement of the upcoming class. And also we have a YouTube channel, Britzone English Community, which you can subscribe, a Twitter account and website and podcast on Spotify. Okay. As we are a free platform, can you next slide? Okay. As we are free. Okay, as we are a free platform, English community, I'd like to encourage you to buy some merchandise. Okay. 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 Next. Hello. Next. Okay. So Britzone English Community is sponsored by the Library of Education and Culture Ministry. Yeah, I think that's all.
And don't forget, before we close the class, we will take pictures together as everyone.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kareza. Back to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Kadiga, once again. So Yeah, so if you guys have free time on Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, you can join our class for free. It's totally free. You don't have to pay for anything. So yeah, now we have a really amazing conductor. Let's welcome our amazing conductor, Dina. Hello, Dina.
Hello, Reza.
Hello, how's it going, Dina?
It's going well. Thank you for asking. What about you? How's
doing
it
great.
going so far?
How doing great. Life been amazing. Thanks for asking.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, Dina, thank you very much for being on Britzone tonight. And you will share your personal journey with us. So I am really excited to learn from you. We are really excited to learn from you.
Oh, well, like I'm so excited too because this is my first time ever, and I feel like I have got so many butterflies in my stomach to share everything to you guys. And first of all, I'd like to say thank you for having me, Britzone. It's such a pleasure.
Okay, thank you very much, Karina, for that's the spirit I want to see. That's the spirit we want to see. Okay, so, well, Dina will now share their incredible journey in gaining her British accent and pronunciation. So, guys, let's give our full attention to her on her inspiring journey, learning experience. So, Dina.
All right, so take a minute. All right, guys, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you see it?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so tonight I'm gonna explain or tell you about my personal experience again, the British accent. Well, British accent, when it comes to British accent, what do you think, guys? Probably British accent known as a Harry Potter accent. Do you think so, Reza?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
So the most famous film in this world, Harry Potter. Well, actually, we're gonna talk about the British accent itself, and I'm gonna share about the tips. So please pay attention on it. Okay. So before I tell about my English journey, tips, and yeah, the last session, we will have a Q and answer. It's better to have known about me. So yeah, I'd like to tell you about myself. So let me introduce myself. Hello, mate. So it's a very common expression in the UK when someone say hello, mate. So mate means friend. And my name is Dina. You can call me Din as a nickname. Well, my full name is Fithriyah Dinah Shalihah. You can call me Din. And I live in Palembang. Yeah, I'm originally from Palembang. I was born in September 15, 1999. Well, currently my occupation as an English tutor, and my hobbies are reading a book, listening to a podcast, and speaking English. This is one of part of my hobby. And I am very interested in the topic about mental health, psychology, because I graduate from psychology, and also the British accent will always be my favorite. Okay, without further ado, let's start about talking about my English journey. Well, I believe that every person has their own journey, and it's not that easy to keep maintaining our English. It's same as mine. So, but for my British English journey, it started, if I'm not mistaken, when it was pandemic. I didn't have really attention to gain the British accent. It just because my hobby is listening to a podcast. So my first podcast is from the UK, and it was using Cockney accent. If you have had the boat of water, so that's yeah, the podcast. So because I get used to it to listen to the anchor, the podcast. And okay, it sounds so interesting. And because I get used to it, listen to their pronunciation, so it makes me kind of curious to try to imitate like a British accent. So slowly, gradually, I say it a bit and a bit. and until I had intention to practice my spoken English. So my first application to practice my spoken English was Tandem. Probably you guys have heard about Tandem application. It's an application for practicing English. And I didn't notice if I have the British accent because I didn't really mean it to learn about British accent. And until a person told me, oh, you have got British accent. And it made me realize, what if like I really focus on my British English journey to learn about pronunciation and everything. And then I learned a lot of things and I have got so many methods, and I'm gonna tell you guys how to have the British English, the tips to get that. So there are so many. Okay. So as I mentioned before, actually British accent is not that the only one accent. Did you know, Reza? Actually, British accent has variation or dialects in the part of the UK.
Yep, I do. Yeah, there's a lot of it, like you said before, the Cockney and also the RP, received pronunciation, the Irish, East Coast, and there's a lot of it.
Yeah, there are many, and as so far you know, UK accent has more than 30 accents. So it's not that the only one accent, as so far you know. But now, like, I'm trying to use the standard one because it's quite a bit understandable and it's really easy to catch it rather than I speak Cockney or Scottish. So even I can't speak like Scottish accent or even London. Okay, so just like a quick the introduction about different kinds of accent. It's more than 6 actually. Yeah, as you can see that the standard British accent English. So Reza, what about your accent? I noticed that you have got a British accent as well.
Yeah, I do. I'm quite interested in it, so I started to learn about the RP accent, the received pronunciation word.
Interesting. Probably guys, like you probably hear the participant. Are you guys learning British accent as well? So what kind of accent that you want to learn, or are now you are working on it? Just let me know on the chat box. Well, also there are Scottish English and EE, London English, Norton and Yorkshire. There are so many. Okay, so this one that I really want to share with you guys, the tips to gain the British accent based on my personal experience. Well, I have been speaking in the British accent more or less 2 years. Until now, I'm still learning, I'm still working on it. So based on the story, I think the most impactful, I can say, affected to our pronunciation by listening. And it's very important to have a balance between active learning and passive learning. If you really listen to a lot of native speakers, like podcast, interview, radio, even movie, so probably you can observe it, how the way they speak, and it's gonna be influenced your pronunciation as well. And you can do imitate or shadowing technique. I'll tell you more detail about shadowing technique, and then practice the basic word after you already know the pronunciation, and then learn about APA. I'm gonna explain and share with you about phonetic, the phonetic. And I like to do this one, reading aloud and recording your voice, because when you listen to your voice while you are reading a book, you can notice your mispronunciation and you can fix it. So you don't feel shy because only yourself, someone who listens your voice. And keep going. I know it's really hard to change our accent, to fix our pronunciation. Just embrace it, your difficulties, and also accept it, the mistakes of the flows. Okay, so I can give you a recommendation about the podcast, the British podcast. So there are so many, but I'll give you 3. There are BBC Sounds. On the YouTube, you can find the BBC, so many BBC channels. that you can find on YouTube. And also this my favorite one, the Diary of a CEO, because the anchor, it's a Brit. So it's very nice because there are so many knowledge about it. And I want to say the most effective to learn English, to integrate English into your daily life. Probably you guys love listening to the podcast, just integrate it while you are working or studying or running. So while you are doing something, just listen to the podcast or something. And imitate shadowing technique. This other I want to say. So probably you guys have known about imitate or shadowing technique. It's the easiest way to improve our accent, or whether British accent or American, whatever it is. And the way is just pay attention to sounds, and also the native speaker mouth. I really like to pay attention about their mouth, and it's a very helpful technique. Because it can be changed your mouth, like when you want to shape something, and you can do like repeat many times. When you listen, when you hear the sounds or the word, you can repeat it. Okay, and this one that I want to show you something. Okay, guys, give me 1 minute to share the video.
All right, it's your time.
Yeah. Now, can you see this the screen?
Yep.
Okay.
You can see the screen.
So I'm gonna show you how does it work to imitate or shadowing technique. First, you click the button, of course, like listen, really pay attention, the sounds. Okay, together.
There are 4 people
First of all, can you hear the audio?
in the house now, and
Yep.
I'm very.
Okay, all right.
There are 4 people in the house now, and I'm very happy.
Okay, if you aren't sure about the sounds, you can again click again until you get it.
There are 4 people in the house now, and I'm very happy.
So you can imitate it. Okay, Riza, would you mind to try it?
All right, why not?
Okay, let's listen.
There are 4 people in the house now.
Wait, I'm sorry.
There are 4 people in the house now, and I'm very happy.
Okay, there are 4 people in the house now, and I'm very happy.
There are 4 people in the house.
Okay, great. Nice, good job. So I can, let me try it. There are 4 people in the house now, and I'm very happy. So yeah, you can listen many times until, oh yeah, I get closer to sounds like a native speaker. Yeah. Okay, let's back to our PowerPoint. Okay. Next. And practice the basic word. This is the first time when I was a kind of newbie about the British English. I like to try the only basic word. I don't try so many words, just the basic word or the common word. You can start it from hello, because hello in the British accent is different, right, Reza? Rather than like American.
Yep.
Yeah, and also
absolutely different thing.
yeah, and also we don't say how are you, we say how are you, there's no R sounds, and thank you, and etc. Many the common words. Okay, this one I want to tell you about phonetic. Probably you guys have heard or learned about phonetic sounds? Guys, let me know on the chat box. Well, about a phonetic, there are a vowel and consonant, and the vowel divided into 2 things, the monophthongs and diphthongs. So what is monophthongs? Monophthong means only one sound, and diphthong has 2 sounds from the monophthongs, like here. Well, let's start it, and I need your participant, guys. Hello. Okay. I need your participant to practice our pronunciation. Okay. Here we have the E sounds. Okay. I want to tell you, if you see the two dots, okay, this is the two dots. There are two dots here. It means you should make it long vowel. For example, like this is the alphabet or the letter E. You can say E. So make it long. E. You can practice. Now say it. E.
E.
Great. I like that. E. All right. E. And then this one actually is not E, but it's actually when you say lele, that E from the lele. Yeah. So this is the sounds. E. E. Can you say lele? E.
Lele. E.
Great. E. Like kill.
E.
Kill. It's not kill, but kill. Slightly
Kill.
off, but not eat. Great. Okay. Probably guys, would you mind to raise hand? I need the participant to say only three. Each letter, I need 3 participants.
Yep.
Okay,
So who
would you
are
mind to help me?
interested?
Yeah. Would you mind to help me to tell the name? Who wants to try it?
All right. So anyone? Oh, we have Kak Zainal. Hello, Kak Zainal.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
I
hello.
try.
Yeah.
So yes, would you mind to make the sounds of the E? Please pick 3 words of the sounds.
Who? Me?
Yeah, please.
All right. So the number 1 is needle, reader, evening.
Okay, but I want you to make it sound like a British. So when it
All
comes to the R, the last one, you can say reader. Can you say
All right.
reader?
Yeah. Reader.
Great. I like that. Amazing. Yeah, you sound like a British accent. Yeah, like a Brit.
All right.
Okay, the next one, please, Reza.
Oh, we have Kak Monica. Hello, Kak Monica. Would you mind to turn on the microphone?
Yeah, come Monica, please try.
Yeah.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Which
pick
one?
3 words.
Oh, like kill, and hill, and live.
Okay, very nice. Good job. Well done. I like that.
Thank you.
Okay, don't worry. Good. I have got so many slides, so let's practice together. And this one is the oo sounds. So here we have 2 dots, means long vowels. Ooh, and this one only ooh. Okay. And I just want to tell you, be careful, because this is a very common mistake among us as a learner, an English learner, when we say foot. So when you say foot, only short foot, it means kaki. But when you say for your eat, when you want to eat, it means food. So they are different actually. So that's very important to learn phonetic or pronunciation. Okay, so Reza, please speak.
Okay, let's choose the last person. We have Kak Yin. Hello, Kak Yin.
Hello, Kak Reza.
Hi.
Please try to say 3 words for the oo sound.
Rude. Roof. Oh, okay. I spell wrong words. Cook, book, put,
Okay.
food.
Okay, great, nice, thank you. All right, next, the oo sounds. This is a very long oo. Root, soup, roof, and etc. Reza, please.
Okay. Seems like it was not the last. So we have Kak Gozian. Hello, Kak Gozian.
Hello.
Hello.
Please try, pick 3 words.
I'm gonna choose root.
Can you say it all one more time, because I cannot hear you very well.
Okay.
It's a long oo.
I'm gonna choose root.
Can you make it a long sound? Root.
Root.
Okay, again.
Soup.
Okay.
Roof.
Amazing, excellent. Okay, nice. So there are many. There are 12 vowels. But unfortunately, remember the time. I really want all of you guys to practice. So let me say it. And this one is like a 10 back, sound, rat. This one sound. When you say so back, sound, rat. And this one is not no, but it's like when you like put on the 3 fingers and you open your mouth, and the wide is like the shape is like 3 fingers. 10, and this one man. So you should make it wide. So yeah, I know it looks kind of, you know, not really beautiful or handsome, but yeah, that's it. That's the truth. Okay, and this one, the sound like the long heard, should, work. And this one only for example, the words around, seldom, pilot. And this one, the O sounds, long O, warning. So in the British, they really make it O, a very bold O, like O, football, morning, August, warning. So they make a very bold O. And this one only O, like Tom, lot. So they have a strong O, top, long, body. So they don't say body, but everybody, very bold O. Next one is the R sounds, kind of long R, hard, tired, and etc. And this one R, like us, cup, nut, like. Okay, so the diphthong is the combined from the monophthongs, like this one, ear, here, game, a, pure. They don't say pure, but they say pure. And this one, toy, oi, oh, no. This one, where, not where, but where. And this one, I, mine, and how. They make it the h sound, how. Okay, because remember the time, I can't tell you explain it really detailed, but yeah, extra tips here, really pay attention the extra letter, the diphthong, like a P, B, T, R, V, D, K, G, G, K. Okay, K, G. And this one, like a pick up your pencil, paper, bottle. They really make it strong, the diphthong. And also and the other, like, tell me what you wrote in the letter. They very have a thick T, or you can do the glottal T if there is from the London, like a letter, later, so they do the drop T. Okay, and to sound more British, I can say it's a very common to say quite. So British like to say quite. How are you? I'm quite well. It's quite expensive because they don't like exaggerated. So they use quite many times. And also you can do the T, the glottal T, because not every sound you should pronounce the T. Like probably you it's very common to hear water, like water. They drop it the T, they don't pronounce the T. And also for the American English, they only say been. Have you ever been to Indonesia? But in the British English, they make it long pronunciation for the been. Have you ever been to Indonesia? And also, these are very, very common because the British accent is non-rhotic. They don't pronounce the R. So it's like slower, faster, tiger. So when the last word, there is the vowel sounds and the R sound or the R sound, you make it sound, like translator, guitar. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think that's all because it's time for Q&A time. So feel free to ask me anything about British accent. Yeah, thank you, Reza. I'll back to you.
Okay. Wow. That was fantastic. I don't know, Dina. You didn't even realize that you've got the British accent. You didn't realize it. I also once told people about how I get my accent. I just told them, so there was a time when I was watching a Harry Potter movie, then I fell asleep while watching it. Then when I woke up in the morning, I spoke like this. Of course, we're just kidding. So Dina, thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing your journey and also
My pleasure, my
the
pleasure.
tips. Yeah, that was truly inspirational. Okay, so we are moving to the next session, which is the Q&A session. So guys, we have an exciting opportunity for you guys to ask some questions to Dina about the British English. And you guys can raise your hand and I will select a few people. I will select a few Britzoners to ask. So not literally raise your hand by okay. We have Kak Arif. Hello, Kak Arif.
Hi, Reza. Reza,
Hello.
maybe you can just the other members first. It's all right.
Okay. All right.
Yes, please.
Yep. Thank you very much for the chance. Kak Fura. Kak Fura. Hello, Kak Fura. You have any question to ask?
Hello. Yeah, okay. Thank you for opportunity to ask questions. I would like to ask questions to Kak Dina. Hello,
Yeah.
Kak Dina.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, Bura.
Hello, nice to meet you, Kak.
Nice to meet you too.
I have a questions for you. May I know how long you have studied for kind of like for British accent until you have been fluently speaking in British accent? I just curious how long the duration, or you just take a course especially for British accent, or take a class, Kak? Yeah. I think that's it.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you,
you,
Kak.
thank you. That's really lovely. Probably like some of the participants wants to ask the same question like Fura did. Well, yeah, my journey, actually I have been learning until now. It's about more than 2 years. And first of all, like I didn't really want to learn British accent just because I just listened, really listened, very actively listening the podcast. And then I learned by myself, like watching YouTube and then imitate shadowing and also learn the phonetic sounds by myself. But also, yeah, I did took a course like 2 times, but it's not the first time. I mean, that's the biggest impact or affected, because before I took the course, I learned by myself and I just need evaluation about my English progression. So far, yeah, I'm learning by myself. Yeah.
Wow, that's very
And
cool
also-
of you, Kak.
yeah. Oh yeah, like I can say, if you want to guys learn about their British accent, there are so many sources on the YouTube. You can like type down on the search like how to pronounce in the British English. There are so many channels, I believe that, like Lucy, and then Eat Sleep, Eat Sleep, and there are so many. And also BBC. I highly recommend you to visit the bbcenglishlearning.com because they have got so many material. It's so comprehensive. Yeah, you don't need to like take a course. You can study by yourself actually. Yeah, it's about your willingness. Yeah.
Thank you, Kak, for your answer.
It was welcome. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Dina, for the answer, and also Kak for the question. I hope that answered your question. Okay, so who wants to ask? Oh, we have my boy Gandhi. Hello, Gandhi.
Hello guys, how's everything?
Hello. All good, Gandhi. Thank you very much for asking. What about you? How's it going?
Everything is doing quite well actually. I don't know.
Okay, Great to know you're doing well. So Gandhi, you can ask Tina for a question.
Right, sure. So Kak Dina, my question is pretty much kind of simple today, actually. Yeah. So, how do British accent change across generations? And are there any trends in the accent evolution, or can it be changed because of a cultural difference, or probably it can also be changed through an intentional modification? Let me know, Kak.
Okay, thank you, Gani. Wow, that's a lovely question. I like that. Well, yeah, like I can say the British accent itself has changed a lot, like from I can say the century, and we know as probably you guys have had the kingdom accent, like the King Charles or the Queen Elizabeth. So they have different accent, of course. So it's called posh accent. Unfortunately, I'm not really good at it. So for the posh accent, so I just like have got the natural accent that I have. It's like the standard one. But yeah, for the change, even the received pronunciation or the standard one, as far I know, they don't pronounce like butter again, but they now mostly they pronounce better. Yeah, I found like some native speakers to say better, so it's not a better, but it depends again on the person. Yeah, so it depends on which part of the area in the UK. Yeah, it could be changed from year to year. Yeah, Gandhi, thank you. Is that enough?
It's always enough, actually. So thank you so much, Katina, for the answer. So yeah, that basically means that we could just change some of the vocabularies of the British accent, I suppose. All right, back to you, Karisa.
Lovely.
All right. Thank you very much, Gandhi, for the question. And also Dina, thank you very much. So I think I can still choose more people to ask. So raise your hand to ask.
Still there's here Kak Gani, Kak Reza.
Okay, Gani. Hello, Gani.
Hello guys. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Do you guys hear me?
Yeah. Audible.
Actually, I don't really learn British, but I will try my best to use British. Okay. I got two questions. Am I allowed to ask you two questions?
Reza, as the MC.
Okay. You can only ask one question, and we will give another chance to the participant.
Okay? Let me take the question. Oh yeah. You said you learn British by yourself. So do you got any specific or special tips for practicing the British itself at home? Like a very special tips.
Okay, so okay, thank you for the question. Well, yeah, I do at home, like listen a lot, like every single day. I listen to the podcast because I find my interest listening to the podcast. Probably you guys love watching movie, so you can like while watching, you can also learning at the same time. And while you are watching it, you can imitate it, the sounds. Oh, it's like water. Oh, water. So you pronounce it water many times. And you can reading aloud by reading the article or English book. And you can open some application that provide some materials about Russian English. And you can find on YouTube. Yeah, while you are probably waiting something in the queue, you can like watch it. So as I mentioned, the most effective integrate English into your daily life. I mean, here I can say just make it English as fun as much you can. Don't make it like harder and stress, because if you feel as a burden, I can say English isn't fun for you and you will stop to learn English. So yeah, you should find your interest first. Me, I love listening to the podcast like YouTube or the website or Spotify while you are running, jogging, or doing something like working, something like studying. Yeah. Is that enough?
That was a
Yeah.
really amazing answer.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, thank you very much once again, Dina and Gani, for the question.
Anytime.
Oh, we actually have the last person his hand right now, but we have limited time. We have to move to the next session. I'm very sorry, Karif, because we don't have much time for this. Okay, so guys, so we will have the most the session that you've been waiting for, focus group discussion, and after the session, a big fest. So Karama,
Hi everyone.
hi.
Can you hear me?
Yep. I can
Okay,
hear you.
so now we are going to Kareza, I'm just gonna confirm for a bit. Are we going to do the photo session first or the FGD session first?
We will have the photo session first and we jump to the FGD session.
Okay, so guys, I'm going to take the lead for the photo session. We have about 2 or 3 pages here, so please prepare your best smile. Yeah, I'm going to count in 3, 2, 1 and take the picture. Okay, please prepare your best smile. The picture is taken in 3, 2, 1. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Got it. Okay, are we going to move to the FGD session right away, Kareza?
All right. Thank you very much for helping me, Rama.
No problem.
Oh.
See you guys on the breakout room.
Okay.
So for all of you who is not assigned to any breakout rooms, you are going to have the FGD session in the main room, yeah? And we will have Kak Dega as the facilitator.
Yes, thank you, Karama. So why Kak Mariani Marzella in main room? But Kak Mariani, thank you so much for joining our class today. Okay, I'm still waiting for everyone to join first to their room. Okay, so well, good night, everyone. Good night, Kak Jainal. Hello, Kak.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, Kak. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. How are you?
I'm also good. So is this your very first time joining our class?
No, actually, this is my third time in online class of the Britzone.
Wow. So
Yeah.
I'm back again. So do you also live in Jakarta, Kak Zainal?
No, I'm not. I'm living in Magelang Regency in central of Java.
Central Java.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Kak Zainal, for joining our class.
Yeah. I'm so happy being here.
Yeah, so do we. So we are. Okay. So I will ask again to Kak Nurul Hasanah. Hello, Kak Nurul.
Hai.
Hi, welcome back again, Kak
Ya.
Nurul.
Aduh, mana
So,
ya mic-nya? Where's the mic?
It's
Okay.
okay. Okay. You're totally crystal clear, Kak Nurul. So
Okay,
how are you tonight, Kak? Everything good?
Yeah, everything good, but I kind of my work is so confusing, so I
Wow.
really
What do you do for a living then?
my work, my occupation.
Yeah, your
I'm a
occupation.
developer.
Wow. Sounds
System
complicated.
developer.
System developers. It
Yeah, or
sounds complicated.
programmer.
No wonder you are confused about that. For me, it sounds
Yeah,
complicated too, Kanuro.
I'm juggling now between Britzone and doing my work.
Wow, our loyal member
What do we
as
call it? Juggling, right? Juggling.
yeah, juggling. So adjusting, you know that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
or something. Yeah. Thank you so much, Kanuro, for
Thank
coming back to
you.
the episode. And thank you so much for being loyal. And I would also ask to Kak Ferdian. Hello, Kak Ferdian.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome back, Kak Ferdian. How
Yeah.
are you tonight?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah,
Wow.
it's a great pleasure for being here.
Okay. Wow. I mean, like, there's a lot of people here has British accent. Also, Kak Ferdian, if I'm not mistaken, your accent is also a little bit like British.
Well,
So
no.
yeah.
Really, I don't think so because probably I anticipate this was because the environment I was brought up because I spent my kindergarten in Netherlands and most of my friends were Irish and British, but they were mixed up. So I couldn't
Wow.
really distinguish where they're from. I just followed the way they spoke. So
Just all the way. Yeah.
yeah.
No wonder if like we also influenced by environment, ya, Kak. So maybe I mean, like, as I heard, your accent is a little bit British, so it's also happy for me to actually have all of you guys here also have like British accent because I also will learn from all of you guys. So thank you so much, Kak Ferdian, for joining our class again. Welcome back. And then I would ask Andrini. Hello, Andrini.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi
Kak.
everyone. Good evening.
Oh,
Nice to meet
good
you.
evening. I saw you before. Welcome back, Kak Andrini.
Yeah, thank you.
How are you tonight, Kak? Everything good?
Everything good. As always, Britzone is held at 7 p.m. right after daily work, daily routine and deadlines. But yeah, we still have a spirit for learning English every
Wow.
Tuesday and Thursday. So yeah, excited.
Yeah. My big round of applause for you, Kak Andrini. Thank you so much for being our loyal members. And hopefully our material tonight will be beneficial for all of us. Thank you so much,
Sure.
Kak Andrini, for
Thank you.
coming again to our class. And then the last but not least, Katiara, hello. Hello, Katiara. Are you there? Okay, maybe Katiara doing something else. So I would jump to the question. We actually have like one or two questions for tonight. So for the first question, what accent do you find most interesting or unique? Is there any particular reason why you are drawn to them? So what accent do you find most interesting, maybe between English, American, or maybe British, and why? Is there any particular reason why you are drawn to them? Maybe I would go first to for Kak Zainal, because I heard also your accent is like British, if I'm not mistaken, Kak Zainal.
Yeah, thank you for the questions, but I'm not totally intent to the British accent first, but I heard a lot for the British accent actually when I watched the movie, and then I talked to the guest of mine. Actually, I'm working in a hotelier, so in a hotel for sure. That's why some of the people or guests who come to us here is they bring their sound in a British accent. So I'm interested in learning the British because yeah, it is a unique accent. Yeah, rather than American, it's quiet, quicker or faster. But British one is the unique one, I think.
So why do you tend to like British accent the most rather than American?
Yeah, when I studied English at the first time on my campus at that time. And my lecturer said that the first of English literature was from Britain like this. So I think it's the most, the eldest language was from that country. So it's interesting to learn.
Wow, thank you so much, Dana. So, I mean, like, if I'm not mistaken, you're now working at hotel.
Yeah, I'm working in a hotel.
Oh, good. Well, no wonder your spelling is really good, guys. Thank you
Not
so
really.
much.
Yeah,
You should be
anytime.
our conductor soon. Okay, thank you,
No.
guys. Very good.
Yeah, thank you.
And then how about Kak Nurul? Do you also find the same as well as Kak now? Do you have like maybe do you like any accent like American or maybe British, and why? Is there any reason particular, Kak Nurul?
I don't have any preferences for accent in speaking English. I just talk.
Yeah,
I don't yeah.
So,
But yeah, I think the British accent is very unique. I found it very unique and interesting.
Wow. But I mean, like, regarding to the maybe movies, do you like Harry Potter movies, Kak Nurul?
I watched all the series,
Yeah.
but the final.
But
The final, I didn't watch the final.
oh, but you didn't watch the final.
I didn't watch the final.
Why? Why don't you watch the final, Kak Nurul?
I don't know. Maybe because I already know the ending,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I don't have
Watch it.
any.
Yeah.
I already
Because
know the ending, so
oh, so
I
the
don't.
ending is really predictable, yeah, Kak.
I already read the books also.
Oh, no wonder. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, the movie is also predictable as like my buku tabungan, yeah, my buku tabungan also
Yeah.
unpredictable like now.
You
In
know,
this kind
for the same genre,
yeah,
for the same fantasy story,
yeah,
I rather read Bartimaeus trilogy, rather than Harry Potter.
Bartimaeus
Bartimaeus
trilogy.
trilogy, yeah.
What
I
is that also similar like
that's
Harry
my
Potter?
favorite fantasy books,
Um,
fantasy novel.
wow, thank you so much for
Rather
know.
than Harry Potter, I like this better.
Oh, thank you so much, Kanoro, for
Yeah,
information.
you should read. You should all read the books.
We would like to look up for
Bartimaeus
it. Thank you so
trilogy.
much. Bartimaeus
Bartimaeus
trilogy. Thank you
trilogy.
so
Yeah.
much, Kanoro. If you don't mind, maybe you can type it on the chat box. So we
Yeah.
would look.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you
Okay.
so much, Kanoro. And how about Andrini? Andrini, do you have like find most interesting or unique accent, or is there any particular reason why do you like it?
I found that British accent is pretty much interesting, but I don't know. I just prefer the American one. I don't
Why?
know. Maybe
Why?
maybe because it's easier to pronounce.
Yeah,
I think in my
high
opinion.
five. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't possess any kind of accent as for now. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with the easiest one. So yeah, no offense, Kadina.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so good.
but I also find it a little bit interesting in Russian English accent. Have you ever heard of someone from Russian or Ukraine or Belarus or Warsaw speaking English? Because 30% of my coworker is Ukrainian and they spoke Russian before the war. So imagine they sound like the yeah, my day is good. Could you please take a look at the task that we
Oh my God, yeah.
yeah. Sometimes I feel like I was talking with Russian mafia and okay. Sometimes it's pretty hard to understand, but yeah, everything's okay.
Everything okay, but I mean, like, your skill is also good, Kak Andrini. You're speaking it. But I couldn't agree more with you. American accent is more easier for us to learn, and also maybe because I also learned it from the movie, and most of the movie I have watched is like have American accent, so it informs me.
Hollywood, right?
Yeah, Hollywood.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, from Scandinavia once again, because I just think that British accent sounds complicated, but interesting enough to learn because
Mm,
you are here now. Yeah. Thank you so much, Kak Andrini, for sharing your
thank you.
thoughts. And how about Kak Verlian? Do you also like British accent the most, or it's just naturally because of your environment?
Yeah, I told you previously. It was because the environment or the upbringing I was brought up, and when you came across in Europe, like Netherlands, for that matter, I was like blended with different types of cross-cultural understandings from the people from who immigrated from Ireland and also West England. So I kept communicating with them. I tried to get me connected with them, by following all different types of accents. And I felt really comfortable with the Irish accent. So I just followed, I followed them the way I spoke. And when I got back to Indonesia, I forgot it was 2007. The British accent was not really so hyped, as it is now, and people found it quite, listening to my accent. They said like, "Hi, why did you speak English like that? It sounds like weird. You sound like chewing gum." And it kept continuing until I went to the high school, and the British came up with such a highlighting issue, and they noticed like, "Ferdinand, did you notice that you speak like you know British people, or maybe like
Oh,
Northern Irish, in some sense? Is that really true?" I don't, I'm not really certain with my accent. I was just following, the cultural understandings, during my kindergarten. Or probably when you were a kid, you were really enthusiastic in following all different types of like accents, or maybe like upbringings, and that's the way I brought up. And I said like, "Oh, is that really valuable for Indonesian, to speak like British? I don't really think so." And my high school my high school like friends just kept asking me, how can I get rid of my Indonesian accent, to sound more like native. And I just
yeah.
told them, you should be living there. If you want to make it more natural, you should be really like adapting with that lively situation, when you can see the way they speak, the way they perceive the situation, the way they like the way they like manage their tone of voices. And then they said, "Oh, but right now, YouTube has become a very like a very a huge access for you to learn about everything that you want, to get, to learn
Yeah.
about British accent." And most of my friends, didn't really fulfill that kind of goal, because they said I couldn't really get rid of my Sundanese accent, because because my mom is
Born from
Sundanese.
Indonesia.
Yeah,
Okay.
and my father is a half of Dutch, and he is also from Manado. So this because of this this because of the cross-cultural understanding. If you want to get that kind of accent naturally, and not really kind of like make up things quite extreme, you have to be living there, to make it more natural. So people will not really get misunderstand about what you're saying, or about maybe what you're looking for. Because every time I hear my friends, speaking with British accent, they tried really hard to impress people, just because they wanted, they wanted to sound like a native, but it didn't really work out. they
Oh.
ended up embarrassing themselves, and people keep mocking those people just because we
Because they
know
just yeah.
yeah, because they just make up. They don't really feel the connection and the sense of belonging when, oh yeah, I feel kind of like I was there, I was surrounding with them, I was talking to them directly, and I was playing around with them. You know, I couldn't put it in words, but you have to feel, you have to be present, in that kind of situation, to know exactly what it sounds like, to know exactly what you're looking for, what you're talking, whom you're talking to, so you know exactly how it goes.
Okay, so I couldn't agree more. Kak. It's like a long journey for you to actually have like now to have
Yeah.
like accent or something kind of that. But I do agree with you. Even though it's fine for you if you wanted to love like British accent or maybe English accent, but you don't made up. I mean, like just be yourself. I mean, like
Yeah.
like the way you.
Don't force yourself. I have found most people try very hard to
Impress.
be to be a people pleaser just because they want to be recognized with a certain aspect of English, but they ended up being mocked or embarrassed themselves by other people, and I can feel it like, oh, okay, because when I try to speak like a real Sundanese in my environment, in my school, I was in that same position. I was mocked up by those people. They said, "Stop speaking like Sundanese. You're not really like us." And I stopped it, even though my mom
Yeah.
is Sundanese. So I stopped it. Okay, I stopped it. Okay, it's not. I'm not into it. I'm
So
not really keen.
you're being intimidated
Yeah.
because of your accent too.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
So
wow,
again,
that's so sad.
it goes in both ways. It goes in both ways, right? I'm not talking about people who are learning about British accent, but I'm talking about even myself learning about Sundanese accent. I get
Yeah.
that kind of discrimination. So
Wow, so sad. Thank you so much, Kevin, for sharing
yeah.
your thoughts on again. It was like kind of really interesting to actually listen like your journey to have like this accent as we couldn't agree more with you. We shouldn't made it up. Just be ourselves with our love accent and yeah, the accent that we choose. Thank you so much, Kevin, for sharing your thought. And then we would like to go to the second question. Kak Zainal, hello.
Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
disturbing you from work, Kak?
Yeah, actually, I'm still in my work, but it's okay. It's out of my working hours, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah,
thank you so much. Thank you so much, KJ now.
yeah.
Okay, so you can actually like answer the second question. How important do you think accent are in communication? Do you believe accent can influence how people perceive us or understand what we say?
Yeah, actually, when I learn English from campus to until now, when we are talking to the people who have the different accent, for example, the British accent, or even one of my friends, they speak Indian accent. It was like a Balinese accent for sure. And from the demand of the communications to another people, I think it's quite important. Yeah. So how we decide the people who we are going to talk to, and it will impact to us how we should maintain our communication to them for
But
this.
I'm kind of wondering, is there any like one accent, or maybe is there any particular accent that you're really hard to understand? For me, as an example, I'm really hard to understand Indian accents. What about you?
Yeah, actually, some of my guests who come to my hotel, they are from India. Then when they say about when they talk in English, and also some of them is from what is it? Arabic.
Oh, Arabic.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's also hard.
Arabic, and they say in English with hard understanding, I think.
Yeah. Hopefully
Uh-huh.
someday we can learn Indian and also Arabic accent ya Kak, to actually make
Yeah.
us easier to
Sure.
understand them. So thank you so much Kak Jaina
Yeah.
for sharing your insight once
Anytime.
again. And we jump to Kak Nurul. Hello Kak Nurul.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you also find the do you also do you also agree with us that uh, accent is really important for us to understand the communication?
Accent, I don't think it's important. I don't think it's
Yeah.
important. The more important is how to pronunciation the
Pronounce it.
yeah, how to
Yeah.
pronounce it correctly. I
Yeah, I
think.
couldn't agree more too.
Yeah.
But do you have like any experience to talk with like another accent outside of maybe
Yeah.
Indonesian?
Yeah.
With whom, Kak? With what accent?
With Japanese people.
Yeah. Is
Uh,
that hard?
No, no. They think they speak very clearly. I find it very easily to catch the words from them. But
Good.
I find it hard to talk with Indian.
Oh, Indian. So we
Yeah,
couldn't
because
agree more.
they
Yeah.
speak very fast.
Yeah, they speak very fast and
Yeah.
maybe yeah, the accent and also the articulation is not like the
Yeah.
same as ours. Yeah,
They
it's,
tend to pronounce T with D.
yeah, couldn't agree
So
more with
we're
that.
confused.
Yeah, hopefully someday we can learn Indian accent ya Kak, so we could make it easier for us to understand what they say.
Are
Yeah.
you interested in Indian accent? Because
Yes,
I'm not.
maybe someday I will go to Indian and help us. Yeah, okay.
Indian
Thank-
accent or Indian language?
Indian accent,
Accent.
actually. Yeah, okay. So thank you so much, Kak Nurul.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and what about Kak Andrini? Do you think also agree with us? Accent is really have a big role to understand the communication, Kak.
I actually agree with Kak Nurul. I mean, yeah, it's important, but not like the highest priority. The most important thing, yeah, I agree with her, is the pronunciation, because when you pronounce it correctly, other people disregard any accent that they have might still understand what you mean. Like, for example, me almost find it very hard for me to understand the first time I heard my coworkers said like the instead of the.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
your coworkers dominated with Dutch people too, ya Kak? Irish.
Ukrainian.
Oh, Ukrainian. Oh,
Ukraine, Russian, Belarus, Warsaw, Romania.
oh, okay. And also it also sounds like British too, ya Kak? Some. Or it's more complicated.
Not really. It's kind of different different accent, because it belongs to Europe, but in Eastern Europe, so it's another different level of speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much, Kak Andrini, for sharing your thought, and welcome back, everyone. Thank you,
We need more.
Yeah, we need more
You
time.
guys need more time?
Yeah,
You guys need more time?
You guys just coming back to my room, okay, and like cut my conversation with Andrini. How dare you guys? Yeah, we need more time, Karenza, actually.
Oh, Kari, guys, it seems like you're having a nice conversation right there.
Yeah.
We need more time.
We need
Requesting
more
time.
money.
Time
We
do you
need
need?
more money.
Requesting additional
Okay.
time.
Obviously.
How much time do you need?
Maybe around 10 millenniums. I don't know.
Okay, so if you guys need more time, you can join our upcoming classes on Saturday and Tuesday, so we can practice your English on Britzone again. So, well, how's the conversation, guys? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, a lot. We share a
really
lot of
enjoy
British mostly.
It's really amazing. That's why we need more time.
Amazing, incredible.
Okay, as I said earlier, if you need more time, you can join our classes again, right? So we can practice it again, your English. So,
Sure.
okay. Well, I hope you gain so much things from during the conversation. And well, we are moving to the representative session. So I'll choose a few facilitators here, and we'd like to hear your summarize a summary to about the discussion that you had. So I'll choose Kak Gozian. Hello, Kak Gozian.
Oh, hello there.
How's
So
the conversation, Kak?
we enjoyed it a lot. We share various thoughts about English, and so I once suggested to learn Indian accent. Oh, look at that. Something like that. And yeah. Okay, so our breakout room is named Liverpool. I don't know who in the damn world named that thing. Okay, so in my breakout room there are 3 girls. There are Elsa Maria, Nilam, and Shafa. So I'm gonna choose Elsa Maria. You're up.
Hi, hello.
Hello there. So you can present what we have discussed so far about the first
Okay.
question.
Hello everyone. So, from our previous group discussion, we talked about our first impression about the British accent, and then what made us wanted to change our our accent to British accent, and so on. And personally, I think that the discussion was very insightful. I definitely enjoyed it because I don't get a lot of people to talk to in English, and I think that learning this British accent with everyone else around here is very fun, and I definitely get to express myself more about my English journey, and I get to hear others' English journey as well. So it was very fun.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kak Gozian. Thank you very much, Kak Elsa, for sharing what you guys have discussed during the discussion session. So I'll choose Kak Yasrin. Hello, Kak Yasrin. Are you with us right now?
Hello, Kariza.
Hi. How's it, Kak?
Is it
How's the conversation?
We haven't answered all the questions, please.
I
Okay.
think we all.
Yeah. Didn't we?
So that was really great conversation with Kak Farah and also Kak Elsa or Kak Ewit. Yes, so I'm going to choose Kak Ewit as our representative. So please, Kak Ewit. Actually, her name is Elsa, but I don't know why she called her Ewit in the name. Hello, Kak.
Hi.
Okay, go
Hello.
ahead, Kak.
Oh my God, like why my heart is pounding so much right now. But yeah, thank you so much. Well, we could only answer 2 questions from all the 5 questions. And oh my goodness. Like, yeah, I don't know what to say. Wait a second.
Oh, you can say anything that I mean the topic that we discussed in the optimization or your personally experience in the optimization as well.
Okay. I don't know whether it's related, but I'm not using British accent. But for sure, I'm interested in learning like British accent, even though like I have learned British accent back then, like a year ago. And yeah, it's quite interesting for sure. And it's like you have to put effort in learning that. And also like it's quite hard to find the like contents in YouTube or on any other online platform compared to American, right? And like I do appreciate those people who speak British accent, and also like you guys sounds very sexy for sure. And I don't know why, but every time I talk to those non-native speakers who speak British, they speak really slow and people can understand them for sure. And also, I think like learning British compared to American is very, very hard, you know, like somehow people who try to learn British, they sound a bit exaggerated, you know, they sometimes exaggerating the accent. and also like I got complaint too when I talked to people that said, oh, I don't really like British accent because they sometimes exaggerating the accent, but I only found like few people who can actually speak British the way it should be spoken. And yeah, like Kak Reza and also our conductor Dina, she's really good. I'm not sure whether she knows me or not, but yeah, that's why I'm a bit nervous right now. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
All right. Well, should I say thank you? Well,
Yes,
thank you very
yeah.
much. I took that as a compliment.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. All right then. Thank you very much, Kak Yasrin. I hope you guys had a nice conversation during the discussion. I hope you gained something from it. So let's choose one more representative from Kak Ian. Hello, Kak Ian. Hello?
Kayin, you are muted, Kayin. Don't forget to unmute yourself.
Yeah, you're muted, Kak Ian.
Still
Can
muted, Kak.
sit on the microphone, then you can talk.
Okay, sorry everyone. So thank you so much for choosing my groups. Actually, we had a really insightful discussion. We have Kak Dwi, Kak Hesti, and also Kak Rana. And then to be representative of our group, I will choose Kak Hesti. Kak Hesti, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here, baby.
Okay. So please take your time, Kak Hesti.
Actually, I guess I'm safe today. Astagfirullah. Okay, thank you for the chance for me to I don't know what to say. I have an enjoyable discussion. We talk about is accent important or not, and in my opinion, actually, I have two point of view. The first is it is important because of I have ever learned about the public speaking theory that said that when you want to influence something, you can do match and mirroring. So match and mirroring means you find anything that same with the people that talk with you. So one of the way to gain it is by the accent. So it's like when you meet people that has the same origin with you, you can be closer, you can feel closer with him or her. And then the second is it's the accent is not very important because as long as you know and you understand what is they say, so it's okay. I think that's all.
All right, thank you very much, Kat. Yeah, I think so. The accent is not something that you prioritize, right? The most important thing that the pronunciation and also the people that you talk to can understand you very easily. That's the most important thing. So, well, as we have limited time, I cannot choose every facilitators here. I'm very sorry, but yeah, we have limited time. So, Dina, as we approach the end of the class tonight, I'd like to say thank you very much. I'd like to, express my gratitude to you for the fantastic material and presentation. And I also want to say thank you to all of the Britzoners who come to tonight's class. And Dina, you might have, the closing statement. Any tips and suggestion for all of the Britzoners here?
Yeah, I have some well, guys, I know to change our accent is very hard, so it's not that easy. But as long as you feel comfortable to speak English, just keep doing it. So don't force yourself and keep going to train your pronunciation to have a better pronunciation. So whether American, Canadian, Indian, whatever it is, so just keep practicing. And I know it's still hard, but don't worry. If you really enjoy the process, the learning process, so embrace the mistake and accept about your struggle. So I believe that it will be paid off. So yeah,
All
that's it.
right. That was amazing and truly inspirational. So everyone, thank you so much for coming to the Britzone tonight. So it seems like we have to end the class right now. So yeah, let's keep the energy and your enthusiasm alive inside you, and don't forget to join our upcoming classes. Until then,